Every dream you've ever had, I can make come true. I don't want that. I want your soul.
Okay, so out of nowhere, the final boss announced he was coming back to SmackDown, and he did, and I am like, I'm not gonna lie, I don't have the same feeling that I had coming out of the WrestleMania 40 press conference when Roman and The Rock aligned with each other, but I do feel that we're on the start. This is we just took the first couple steps in a very big storyline, and I think this could be really, really good. I do believe this was also the final boss. I do believe that The Rock in canon is a heel. But it was a little weird, not gonna lie, but it was definitely the final boss. He told the crowd to shut up so he could sing the Oh With the Saints, oh with the Saints go marching in. Sorry. That said, we definitely had The Rock. He told the crowd to shut up. He told someone,
You shut your mouth, I'll come out there and slap the syphilis right off your face.
So beautiful. So awesome. But he is now friends with Cody apparently, and they called back to Netflix, so they made that make sense. Not a huge fan of that, but it does play into the overall story that we could get, which is, okay. I'm interested. It was weird. It was a head scratcher. I didn't get the full adrenaline rush that I wanted, that I got from the press conference of WrestleMania 40, but it definitely, I think there's a lot more upside to this than not. And I think this could potentially lead to one of, if not the biggest story of all time, a sequel even, to Austin-McMahon. Okay, so hear me out. So first off, he says he doesn't even want the title anymore. He doesn't even want Cody's title. He does not want this title right here. He's no longer going for it. He is going for Cody's soul. But if you want this title, you think it's weird to take Cody's soul, well then all you gotta do is comment below, because I'm gonna give away this title. I'm not even joking. This is legit. I'm giving away this title or other titles. I got the Winged Eagle, the Smoking Skull. Actually, this title's going to Australia, but I have another one of these coming to me. I'll give away this version, and all you gotta do to win it is comment below. And then when I hit 10,000 subscribers, I'm going to give it away. I'm going to pick a comment, random comment, and give away a belt. Every 10,000 subscribers, I'm giving away a belt until I hit 100,000. Why? Because I want to quit the day job. So, help me quit the day job, follow my dream, you win a belt, quid pro quo, everybody wins. Comment below, hit the bell notification, subscribe, and like the video. Liking the video is key. So, yeah, he doesn't want the belt anymore. He wants Cody's soul. And Cody's like, wait, what? And the audience, myself included, is like, wait, what? But it's okay, because it makes sense in what The Rock is doing. They're trying something different, and that's okay. We can do things different. Did I want a match with Cody and Rock at WrestleMania 41? Yes, I did. Did I want Roman and Rock at WrestleMania 41? Yes, I did. Would I have settled on a triple threat with Rock, Cody, Roman? Yes, I would have. I no longer think we're going to get that, though. We can pretty much say it's not going to happen at WrestleMania 41. I don't think it's written off the table, though. But at WrestleMania 41, I don't see it happening, and I can even base that off of The Rock at the press conference after SmackDown, and he said that we need to get away from this idea that things have to be settled in a match. You can have great segments for wrestling to entertain everybody, to further stories and conclude stories without having a match. He said he knows it's weird, because this is how we've always done it, and it's wrestling, but it can happen. I don't necessarily agree with that. I do believe that big story beats can happen without a match, but I still feel that the end goal should be a match. But regardless, I'm just telling you what The Rock said. I think that the press conference and that statement is going to shows me that we're moving away from this idea of The Rock as a wrestler, and now The Rock is more of an attraction. And yeah, no duh, right? But no, what I mean an attraction is that he can feel free to have complete storylines beginning and end without any form of wrestling. There's pros and cons to that, but that does allow him to actually be more part of WWE without having to train and be ring shape ready. So that aside, what is everything? The Rock literally said, I don't want your championship. I want your soul. What does that freaking mean? I'm thinking this. I'm thinking this is like biblical stuff. You know, this is like Jesus in the desert and the devil trying to say, I'll give you the entire world. This is Star Wars. This is Emperor Palpatine telling Darth Vader, I'll give you everything, power, respect. Generations will know your name, and you will be controlled. You will control everything. And Anakin Skywalker being tempted to the dark side. Emperor Palpatine being the Rock in this situation, and Cody being either Anakin Skywalker becoming Darth Vader, heel, or Luke Skywalker being tempted. And which one is it going to be? Who is Cody? Is he Anakin Skywalker who takes the offer and becomes Darth Vader? Or is he Luke Skywalker, denies Palpatine, and frees the galaxy from the evil reign of the Empire? We don't know yet, because this is going to happen at Elimination Chamber. And it's not even a match, just like The Rock said. It doesn't have to be a match anymore. But I think this is the start. This is the start of something. And I was thinking this also. So where did The Rock come up with this? We're talking kayfabe here. The storyline, where wrestling is real right now, okay? Wrestling is real right now in the context of what I'm about to say. And once upon a time, the young up-and-comer, The Rock, he was on a path. The fans were loving him, even though he was in the Nation of Domination. The fans were loving him, and Vince McMahon, the chairman of the board, WWE, came to The Rock. He comes to this fan favorite Rock, and they have a backroom conversation. What took place in that backroom conversation? It probably went something like what happened in the ring on SmackDown, where Vince McMahon said, I can give you this. I can give you that. Everybody from now on will love you. You will have more riches and fame. Your family will have more riches and fame than you can even imagine if you come and side with me, Rock. If I put the world title on you, Rock, and you become my champion, my corporate champion. And in that moment, The Rock actually agreed to that and became Vince McMahon's corporate champion. So I'm thinking what played out in the ring is what happened in the dark corners in a back room back in the day. The Rock was pretty much giving him the same speech that Vince McMahon once upon a time gave him, that he actually accepted. And so that's what happened there. The Rock is saying, I'll give you everything. You can be bigger than me. I'll give you the world, the universe, every single thing. And that means, though, if Cody accepts, then he has to become a heel, because that's what The Rock did. He became a heel back in the day. So if he doesn't accept, then we've got a situation where it's going to be Stone Cold Steve Austin versus Vince McMahon. And The Rock is Vince McMahon no matter what. Who is Cody going to choose to be? Is he going to choose to be the corporate Rock? Or is he going to choose to be the guy who goes against the system and Stone Cold Steve Austin? And then we have this dynamic right here where The Rock, as we said, doesn't necessarily have to be in the ring for the story to continue, for the story to unfold. Because Austin and McMahon, it wasn't about McMahon ever getting into an actual fight with Stone Cold. Now they did, St. Valentine's Massacre. They had a couple matches, actually, whether it be tag team matches or not, but those were like attraction matches. And that's what Rock and Cody could be. They could have week in, week out stories, or The Rock can continuously phone in threats to Cody Rhodes and make Cody Rhodes' life miserable if he doesn't accept. The Rock could eventually, maybe down the road, get into a fight with Cody Rhodes, but it's not necessary. The Austin-McMahon feud didn't need them to get into a ring. It was great when they did, and it was a special treat when they did, but it wasn't needed. It enhanced the story greatly, but it wasn't needed. So that's what we could have here. We could have, maybe we do get a feud where Rock does get in to the ring with Cody, but it's not necessary. And again, goes back to the press conference where we don't need to have matches. And that's what we can happen here. The Rock already seen it one time happen, unfold, and be the greatest storyline of all time, and he could just replicate it. And again, Rock doesn't have to be there every week, or he could simply just do a quick little Instagram video, 5 minutes, put it down, upload it, and boom, you got people tuning in to SmackDown to see whatever The Rock said happened. If The Rock says, oh yeah, tonight, guess what? You're fighting Tama Tonga Tungaloa and Jacob Fatu. Have fun with that. You should have accepted the offer. Click. Then we're tuning in to see that. So this is good. Either Cody sells his soul and becomes Homelander Cody, just laser beaming everybody, or what I think he'll do is refuse, and then he has the villain that he is needed for his title reign. He will have just this overpowered maniac, just making his life horrible, just like Vince McMahon made Stone Cold Steve Austin's life horrible. This is literally going to be the sequel to that feud right now. It's going to be The Rock as Vince and Cody as Stone Cold once Cody says, no, I am not selling my soul. That's where I'm thinking this happens. And Elimination Chamber, where does that play into all this? Well, if Cody doesn't sell his soul, whoever wins the chamber, I think that will be Vince McMahon's Mankind, Mick Foley. What do you mean? What do I mean by that? Well, after Stone Cold won the belt, he needed to start throwing people at Stone Cold Steve Austin. So The Rock, if he can't get Cody, the champion, he'll just go to whoever wins. So that means then, I don't think John Cena. I think John Cena is now out of play. And this then allows for a very interesting dynamic where three people now have a really much better chance at winning. Could be CM Punk. He makes a deal with the devil. The Rock, Drew McIntyre, definitely could see that happening. Or what if Seth Rollins? Seth Rollins already sold his soul once. Why not do it again? I think while a little weird how it all played out, I think overall this is going to be good. I think this is going to be good. We're at the beginning stages of a really epic storyline here, and we just never really see the conversation that turns someone heel. We never saw the conversation that Triple H had with Seth Rollins that turned him against the Shield. Here we saw the conversation. Now Cody's thinking about it. Not going to happen, but the storyline will still play out, and now we got ourselves a potential sequel to the Vince-Austin feud from the Attitude Era. This current product is already hot. Imagine if we had that storyline now. How hot could it become? Let me know in the comments below what you think of the promo tonight and my theory right now that I just laid out. Boys, girls, have yourselves a great night.